Hello, good evening all of you. My name is Rohit Bharat Patil. Today, 15 July, I am talking about methods in object. Here, first we discuss what is a class. Class is a collection of object and class is a blueprint. Class is not a real world entity. Also, class is not occupy any memory. Object class is a root class of all classes. All classes descended from object class directly or indirectly. Whenever you create a class and your class extend object class. First, we discuss why object class is a root class of all the classes. For any Java class, the most common required method for every Java class is defined separate class are called as object. Every class in Java, every class in Java is a child class of object whether directly or directly and indirectly. So that object class methods by default available to every Java classes. Hence, object classes is considered root of all Java classes. Now, if our class does not extend any other class, then only our class is directly child class of object class. Example, class A is child class of object. If our class extend any other class, then our class is indirectly child class of object class. Example, class A extend B is child of object multiple level inheritance. Here, conclusion, either directly or indirectly Java won't provide support for multiple inheritance with respect to class. First, now we see syntax of object class. Public class employee extend object. Here, extend object no need to write. When we press Ctrl plus Shift plus T to open object class and Ctrl O all methods of object class. Here some methods in object class is first one is toString, second one is hash code, third equals method, fourth clone method, fifth finalize method, sixth get class method, seven wait method, eight wait method with long timeout, ninth wait method long timeout, and second parameter is int nanos. 10 next method is notify and last method is notify all. Now we discuss some methods in deeply. First method is get class. Get class method return the class of object. Get class method used to give information about our class, and return type is a class. Class is a class in Java language package. Now we discuss about the syntax. Public final native class in array get class method. Its native API we cannot override. Now second method is equals method. Now we can pass the object parameter. Here compare by using equals method we can compare two objects and return boolean result. When we compare two objects, then value should be only false or true. Now we discuss about the hash code method. In hash code methods, return value of object hash code, which is object's memory address. If you override equals methods, you must have to override hash code method. Now we discuss by using example of hash code method. First, we can create student s1 is equal to new student. On that method, we can pass abc and 19. Also, student s2 is equal to new student abc 19. When we sys out by using s1 is equal to s2, then your output will be false because of here address will be not same. But when we create as student s1 is equal to new student, in passing parameter is abc and 98, also same as student s2 is equal to new student abc 98. Then we can call equals method, then output will be same because equals method is used for comparing the content of content in object. For example, right click source generate hash code method and equals method. Select all checkbox. Okay. It will override equals method and hash code method. This will give output true. It will check two objects are logically equal or not. Now we discuss about the clone method. When we use why we use clone method? Because when we want to create copy of existing object, then we use clone method. Now we discuss about the toString method. Return string representation of object. uh, this will override two string methods. This will print formatted string with key value pair separated by comma. Now we discuss about the notify method and notify all method. Wake up signal thread waiting on objects monitor. When we implement in inter thread communication process, we use notify. This will wake up signal single thread and notify all. We will wake up all threads. Now we use wait method causes currently execution thread to wait. We can specify timeout with long and in nanosecond also. Thank you.